Successfully completing your Nofap journey won't be a straight road. This is why having a good idea of what to expect on your trip is important. Knowing when to expect to relapse and when to be excited about your creativity will help you stay on top of what's going on and what will happen. Yes, both of these things will happen at certain points. Both of these are going to take place at some point of your retention journey. First step, also called the pre-fappening phase. This is the time before you relapse, when you don't know about retention and believe what random entertainment websites say. For example, they might encourage you that spilling your seed is normal, healthy, and only weirdos don't make love to their hands. So much content has been written to promote this abnormal sexual behavior in your mind. I can't believe how much of this nonsense is out there that promotes this type of behavior. There was a time in my life when I thought this was true. A so-called doctor tells you to keep fapping to prawn while destroying your life. The doctor tells you that you have distractions, a lack of mental clarity, and trouble getting an erection, because all of these things are in your head, but you know the truth. The doctor might even have you believing that if you don't fap like a crazy person, then you can't cure 99% of your mental disorders. It's just wrong, to the extremist level. At the second stage, you start to feel better. That positive feeling inside you isn't some trick to make you feel better. Chronic fapping and watching pornography take away important nutrients from your mind and body. People who have low self-control don't want to change things in their lives. You might hear these so-called professionals tell you that you don't need to change anything. You will simply learn to be happy with your life over time, which is the biggest lie. Never be satisfied with what you have. It would help if you always were on the lookout to get more. There are whole businesses built on the fact that people come up with small problems and then sell them books and pills to fix them. Because overthinking is so simple, why would anyone not want to do something that would help them? The third stage is what I like to call blue balls. For some men, this can last for a long time. You will feel a sneaky pain hit you in your testicles. You won't know why, and you won't know how. Your balls will hurt like Big Shaq just stepped on them. In extreme cases, this pain can continue on and off for up to 20 to 25 days for some men. The fourth stage is a flatline. But note, not all men experience flatlines. Sometimes it could just be a placebo effect where you experience a flat line because you thought you would experience it. If you don't experience a flat line, then don't expect it either. A flat line means that you lose your sexual appetite and love of all sexual things. You won't lose your interest in girls, but you might develop a temporary sexual disinterest that you can't shake off for some time. It's said that during this time, the brain is rewiring itself and getting rid of all of the dopamine stimulation in prawn. Adults take a long time to change their brains. Speed slows down with age. There's a lesson here. Keep moving during this process. You should work on yourself, lift weights, and buy better clothes. Make new friends and have a good time, because this will help you get some dopamine to cheer yourself up. But be careful. You don't want to overdo on the dopamine. The fifth stage is after death. You'll be reborn again. After the flat line is gone, you will be back on the good old Nofap journey, where you start to enjoy everything again. Everything will be back at healthy normals, which is exactly what you need to keep growing. When you've been doing retention for at least a year, you're in stage 6. That is the last stage before you return back to your highest masculinity and energy levels, like you always had before you became addicted. Once you relapse, you rewire your brain and have to go through the stages again. This is why it's important that once you reach this stage, never turn back. The best way to avoid relapsing is to get ready mentally for when you might be depressed. You'll know that your relapse has gone bad if your old fetishes start to come back to you. Once your brain is back to healthy levels, you might find it desirable to settle down. For some men, this might mean getting married. For others, that might mean going to college or getting a more stable and long-term job. By the way, don't forget to show some love Tap that subscribe button and hit like for the algorithm. To see the next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.